Hi there, this is a demo of how to connect your record player to an AirPlay speaker using an application that I wrote mainly for myself, but distributing it to anyone else who needs it. This will require some hardware, namely a turntable, preamp, of course, and a few cords. Now, not all of these cords are necessary. There are some devices that functionally combine some of these components, but these are the ones I have. So basically, I'll just a short description of what's happening here is I'm taking the audio output, which is a 3.5 millimeter stereo cable. I also have RCA that would also work as long as you have a channel combiner for RCA. And I'm putting it into a channel combiner, which inputs stereo and outputs mono. This is needed because the input that I'm using to the iOS device is a mono microphone input. So we're just giving it mono sound, but it's going to contain both of the channels. You do not use a Y connector to do this because well, you can try it and see how bad it sounds, but basically it doesn't sound good, and it might ruin your speaker if you do it with a regular speaker. Anyway, then when we put this mono into the microphone component of a headset adapter, and that's what this cable does. Is it intakes a microphone component in the form of a mono or stereo plug, and the stereo component, and it combines the two. It's a really nice device into the stereo and the microphone component, which is great. We only need the microphone bit, and then we plug this into the dongle that Apple gives us that converts the stereo or headset adapter into a lightning cord, which is really nice. So this gives us all the input that we need to start the application, or to put the signal into the application. So now let's start the application. What does it look like? When nothing is connected, it looks like this. If a line in is connected or a microphone is connected, it looks like this. So that tells us that it's reading a microphone in. Great. So what can we do now? We can now put this in the onto a. We can put whatever the microphone input is. We can forward it to any of these AirPlay devices. So I'm going to put it on living room, and then I'm going to start the stereo over here, and there's going to be a little bit of a lag. There's a lag of about 4 or 5 seconds for it before it starts playing. I'll just turn up the volume, and we hear it on the speakers. I don't know how well it's coming out over the microphone, but and it's now playing. Now if we want it to stop playing, we just touch this again, put it back on the headphones, or we could just unplug it, of course. But what's great about this is that you can, it plays even if you are out in your, even if you've exited, it will continue playing to AirPlay, which is nice. That is the application. I hope if this is something that you need, if you've been looking for a way to put your records on the AirPlay device, I hope this helps you. Anyway, thanks again for listening.